Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Welcome to another video tutorial. Today's topic is adding and subtracting integers. So, you know the drill. Get out your pencil, get out your composition book. Let's take some notes. Okay. Integers. So we learned, about a week or 2 weeks ago, what are integers? They are positive and negative whole numbers. So everything here, when we draw a number line, and we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then -1, -2, -3, etc. Those are called integers. They're positive and negative whole numbers. What we're going to discuss is how to add and subtract those positive and negative whole numbers. Good news is you already know how to add and subtract the whole numbers. You might not necessarily know how to add or subtract the negative whole numbers. Okay, we got your point, Mr. Carlisle. Let's roll. Okay, so here, if I was adding a negative, so we're going to first talk about adding integers. Adding integers, if I have different signs, I subtract. So you see this -2 plus 3, the signs are different. I subtract, and it would be a positive. If I have the same signs, I combine, I add, so -2 plus -3, that gives you -5. So here's a very easy way to remember this. I think you already got it down, but if you go by the row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Okay, so if you wanted to go by that little melody, say this. Same signs, add and keep, different signs, subtract. So same signs, add and keep. Different signs, subtract. Same signs, add and keep. Different signs, subtract. Keep the sign furthest away from 0, and then you'll be exact. I know, not very good writing there, but that's what it means. So here, which sign do we keep? Well, 3 is furthest away from 0. 3 is furthest away, so that's the sign we keep. We keep the positive sign. And you can put a little positive if you want to, but no one really does. They just know it's positive. There's no negative sign there. So another example, if I had something like this, -4 plus 2, well, row, row, row your boat, go by that. So same signs, add and keep, different signs, subtract. So we subtract because they're different signs, okay? But then you keep the sign that's furthest away from 0. Got it? Yes, so this would be a negative. Okay, I think we got that. The adding integers is pretty easy, not too difficult to understand. The process anyway. Subtracting integers, well, that's a little more confusing. It's a little more confusing. So here I have -2 minus 3. Well, I would actually end up with -5. And I'm going to show you with little coins like I've done before why that really happens, okay? Why you really get -5. But write these rules down. When you are subtracting integers, the easiest way to solve these problems when you are subtracting integers is change the subtraction to addition. So I'm going to just change this subtraction to addition. Okay, but I can't just do that. I also now have to change the sign of the subtrahend. Huh? The subtrahend. That's the second number in the subtraction problem. You see this? That's called the subtrahend. So I need to change that sign. When you look at it initially, it was a positive because it says -3. Well, that's a +3. It's a minus +3. So change it to a negative. So now -2 plus -5, or -2 plus -3 gives you -5. Watch again. This time I have subtraction. So I'm going to still change it to addition because that's what I should do first. Change the subtraction to addition. Change that sign. Now it's a negative. So change it to a positive. This subtrahend is a negative, so change it to a positive. And now go back to the row, row, row your boat. So same signs, add and keep. Different signs, subtract. So here, same signs, add and keep. Different signs, we're going to subtract. And you keep the sign of the integer that's furthest away from 0. See how I'm keeping that sign? So it would be +1. You don't have to put a little plus sign there, okay? So that is how you add and subtract integers. Tomorrow, I'll use little coins to prove why you really get 1. Why you really get 1, as well as why you really get -5, okay? So all I want you to do now is just solve a couple problems. Yeah. All right. So just 6 problems, and you can probably knock these out boop, 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 really fast. And then we'll go over them tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed today's video tutorial. 5 minutes and 20 seconds long.
Yeah, Mr. Carlisle.